On this episode of China Uncensored, the Eastern Wind Crazy Soldier is a type of car in China. Hi, welcome to China Uncensored. I'm your host, Chris Chappell. Whether it's a delicious burger from OMC McDonald's or a fun-filled afternoon spent playing the Poly Station, nothing beats a good old Chinese knockoff, especially if you like cheap cars. Because word is, Chinese car manufacturers are looking to play the proverbial Thomas Edison to the Tesla car company. Meet Le Car. No, I'm not speaking French. Le in Chinese means happy. And nothing makes car owners happier than getting a fancy electric car for half the price. For now, Le Car is still in the concepting phase. And you might be thinking that Tesla uses some pretty advanced technology, so there's no way Chinese car makers could knock it off. But guess what? Chinese car makers have been ripping off foreign car designs for decades. So here are my top 7 Chinese car knockoffs. Number 7. This is the Baimin. And this is a Mercedes-Benz W123. Looks similar? That's exactly what the Chinese army wanted. Yes, in the 80s, China's People's Liberation Army liked the Mercedes so much, they decided to rip it off. It also came in a station wagon model. Back then, basically everything was a state-owned enterprise, and Chinese companies did just whatever they wanted. Actually, that second part really hasn't changed. Number 6. You know, China has come a long way from its army admiring Mercedes-Benz, and by admiring I mean actively admiring. These days, Mercedes' parent company, Daimler, is actually working with Chinese car companies. They've got a partnership with China's BAIC motor. In less than a decade, they've rolled out over 500,000 cars in China, which is kind of funny considering BAIC was also rolling this out during that time. It looks like the Mercedes-Benz G-Class with the grille of a Jeep. Number 5. But if classy cars are your thing, then you're going to love the Geely GE. Don't let the characteristic flying lady hood ornament fool you. Actually, wait. Yes, let it fool you. But while some, like the lawyers representing Rolls-Royce, think it's a cheap knockoff, Geely feels it's just reinventing the classic. Just like how I'm planning to sell my reinvention of the Mona Lisa to the Louvre. Actually, to the knockoff Louvre in Hebei province. Number 4. Does this Landwind X7 look familiar to you? It certainly looked familiar to the head of Jaguar Land Rover, though he took a pretty soft tone when he said that China has enough creativity and engineering power to do something on their own and doesn't have to fall back to the time when copying was of interest. Unfortunately for him, copying is still of interest to China, and China's authorities dismissed his legal complaints that the Landwind X7 looks almost the same as the Range Rover Evoque. But one thing isn't the same. The Landwind is only a fraction of the price. Number 3. The Lifan 330, how did this get in the list? I'm sorry, this is a mistake. At first, some people thought it looked a lot like a Mini Cooper, but the Lifan has made the good point that their car has 4 doors, not 2, so totally different. Wait, this is the 2015 Mini Cooper? But it has stripes, so again, totally not the same. Number 2. We've already seen the Landwind. This is the Eastern Wind, or Dongfeng. This model is called Crazy Soldier. I think they mean crazy good, not crazy unreliable. But anyway, it might look familiar to anyone who's ever seen a Hummer. Everything is pretty much a direct copy. The exterior to the interior, even the engine. But none of these will prepare you for the greatest Chinese knockoff of foreign cars. Number 1. Autobots. Though the title makes it sound like a knockoff of Transformers, pretty much everything else screams Disney's Cars. Though I can't say for sure because honestly there's no way I'm gonna sit and watch this. I mean, what's next? A Portuguese ripoff of Muppet Babies?
Parece que nos estamos apenas jugando o tempo todo. É muito melhor do que a alternativa.
Oh. So what do you think of these knockoff Chinese cars? Are they really different designs, or are they just taking Western car companies for a ride? Leave your comments below and subscribe for more China Uncensored. Once again, I'm Chris Chappell. See you next time. China has the largest network of high-speed rails in the world and plans to double its size by 2020. So how did China manage to conduct all this high-speed rail development? Simple. They stole the technology from Japan.
We're descending toward Hill Valley, California at 4:29 p.m. on Wednesday, October 21st, 2015.
2015? You mean we're in the future?
Wow, we are living in the future.
Yep. And that's why today we're going to look at the top 10 things Back to the Future Part 2 got right.